Wax.
What you talking about now?
Well, hello, fiance.
Oh, hey, how you doing,
Ooh.
fiance? You know what's crazy? I didn't even know we both fiancés. That's crazy.
You just
How's
found
this
that
two
out?
fiancés? I thought it was supposed to be like uh, a phenom, and you be like the aunt say. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
It ain't supposed to be both fiancés. Like, that's kind of
So
whack.
you're the fee and I'm the fiance.
Yeah, because listen, I'm not. We both not wives. No, I'm the husband, motherfucker. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying? I ain't no fucking wife.
right now it's like, so before it's like boyfriend, girlfriend, and then it's like in Spanish,
Still
like
not even got a
novia.
title. How we? Okay, so it's like double
Well,
boyfriend,
no, that means we're
girlfriend,
both in the same thing.
fiancés.
We're just, baby, you're my fiance. Hello there.
How you doing, fiance? How
We're
you
getting
doing,
a
my
taste
beautiful
of what our
girl?
life is going to be like. You're in a whole another state across the country.
Baby, it didn't even take 24 hours to getting engaged. I just left you.
You
And
left
I
me.
apologize. I told my mama, I said, she's like, okay, how's it going, the engagement and everything? And I said, Ma, I was gone not even 10 hours before after she, I proposed to her.
You like,
I,
please see my wife? Now sit here all
yes.
by yourself. I'm out.
But it wasn't
But
really a plant like that. It wasn't planned like that. So,
I know. Well, we haven't even welcomed our people yet. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. Thank you for
what's the
showing
episode
up.
of?
This is episode 8 of Whatever She Says. You got so many places you be at talking. You
Uh,
don't even know where you at anymore.
listen, baby. I'm still over the clouds, beautiful.
Are
You know what
you?
I'm saying? I'm over the clouds. I'm
It's not
still
even
like
cloud 9. It's like cloud 100.
cloud 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well,
it's like this is something that is like a stepping stone in my life. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
It's
Well, we're
like
gonna talk all about it, so you can give us like the background. But before we start, we do want to shout out, our Apple Podcast review. So this week we
okay.
have a really dope one. It says trying to change people. Woo! I think that's a WHEW means you gotta be like woof. You have to do what it means. It comes from the one to say thank you, Lord. So this review says, pass the word segment had me shouting, and they spelled it right, baby. Well, actually, they put past, but it's past.
That's the word.
It says, yo, thanks for a well
PSS.
balanced platform. I absolutely love this podcast. I've been following Wax since he appeared
God
on
bless
Brilliant
you.
Idiots, and I appreciate him as a Black man showing his growth and continue openness, especially his relationship
Yeah,
with
thank you.
Christ to his relationship with you, Carly. Um, Sir, I love the review.
Two
My name is
C's.
Carla. I don't know who Carly is. And
Two
what other
C's.
podcasts
Christ
you
and
got going
Carla.
on? But his relationship with me. High five to God for bringing you both together at the right time.
Thank
Dopeness
God.
in full
Thank
effect.
God.
So he actually wrote this the week prior, Tuesday, before he even knew what was happening. So you guys now know that we are engaged. So shout out to you for leaving that on there, because your past the word, I
Yes.
think, is really important to the show for sure. And I love that we're doing that. And then just
Yeah.
showing us how we really are. And if you really enjoy the show, or if you get anything out of it, make sure you go to Apple Podcasts and leave a review for us, and we'll might just shout you out in the next
Mm-hmm.
episode, because that does help the podcast
Like
tremendously.
that.
I do like it too. So if we go even into the pet peeve of the week, this week we have
Mm.
let's see. I was trying to find something that wasn't like I'm engaged. Nothing he does right now bothers me. All I want to do is put the ring on my forehead. But no, I do have something. I have something.
I got some too.
Do
I
you?
got
Okay, so we
some
can
too.
both
So
have
can we
one
share
today.
this one?
We can
Since
share it.
both our names fucking fiance, we both gotta fucking do this shit. Finally, both fiance. This I gotta change this shit fast. You know what I'm saying? This
Not
motherfucking
too
shit. I can't
fast
be
in
a
this
fiance
press.
for long. Like how fucking long I gotta be a fiance? The same thing as you. I'm gonna wear thong sandals too. Then what the fuck?
Shut up. Shut up. No, we're not. The
All
pet
right.
peeve of
Who
the
knows
week
anything?
I went to the bathroom yesterday, right after you left. And I don't know why you keep doing this. And it's driving me crazy, babe. We're going to have to go to therapy
What?
for this for sure.
Okay.
Why are the guts of whatever you do with your weed and take
I have
out
no
the black?
idea.
Why is it on the floor? Y'all listen to
I
me.
have no idea.
There's a trash can right next to the toilet. I understand he likes
I
to
like to
smoke,
roll blunts right there, and I don't know why
which is
it's
fine.
just
You
so
have the
dumb.
toilet seat, you have the bathroom, the garbage,
It's kind of your
and you
fault, though.
have the sink.
It's your fault, baby. You know why? Because If you had enough cones, you didn't order my cones in fucking weeks, and you knew that they were supposed to need them. Where my cones at? Where my
So it's my
cones?
fault.
Where's my cones?
I will order your cones, but that is
Thank
not
you,
my
beautiful
fault. You're not
face.
gonna sit
There you
here
go.
and blame that
Cones,
on
I can throw
me.
that motherfucker in there. We early.
I got you. I know you had to sit there because you always gotta blame somebody else for your bullshit. Like if you again, this is a living with a smoker situation. He empties out his
Well, I
Black
can't
and
wait to my
Mild or
shit. I
whatever the
can't. I
fuck is
can't.
going
I
on.
can't wait to my fucking pet peeve, nigga. Come
Oh,
on.
okay, whatever. I go in the bathroom and it's just
Go
like
ahead.
between the toilet and the garbage
Mm-hmm.
and the sink, all of the
Mm-hmm.
guts are there. So then I have to like clean up
All of
after
them,
him
right?
every. It's enough where you can make a whole new Black and Mild. Fuck out of here. If that shit
Got a
was
whole
weed,
blunt on the floor.
let me tell you something. If that shit was weed, you would not go for that shit. If it was weed, you would not go for it.
Yeah, all right.
So basically, just
Mhm.
I'm tired of cleaning it
Respect.
up. I'm
Respect.
tired of cleaning it up. So just please
All right,
stop
and you got to
doing
bend down.
that.
You got time to clean up because you got to fucking, because you got to bend down right now with that
No,
bellies. That's the only
I,
reason why
I
you don't
don't
want to
want.
fucking
I should
clean up
not have
right
to
now.
bend down to go clean the floor after
Nah,
you.
nah,
And
respect. All right,
it's
I got
just,
you. All right, that's a win. All right, so what about yours? Are you ready? Are
I
you
haven't
ready,
even done
pretty?
anything.
I haven't done nothing but curse me the fuck out.
If that's your pet peeve, why'd you give me a ring? Because that's not gonna stop.
Listen, it's this. Oh my gosh, I got cursed out all the way to get the ring. While I'm buying the ring, I got cursed out. On the way home, I got cursed out. On the way getting,
That's not a pet peeve. That is not a pet peeve. That was just one day. This is hormones. You stop it right
this is
now.
one
I don't
day.
think you
You so
understand what a
pretty.
pet peeve is.
You so pretty.
I don't think you understand what a pet peeve is. This is not a pet peeve, and I will not let you participate in the segment if it's not an
All right,
actual
I
pet
will
peeve.
shut up right now. Okay, well, you know what? I'll let you get this one, but I got something for your ass. I got something for you.
I'm gonna let you get it off your chest because I know it's been brewing in there for the past 48 hours. I
Unbelievable. But
promise
listen,
I won't let.
it's crazy. Let me take it off my chest because I think it's almost a thing that I'm hearing. I'm hearing
What?
a thing that get cursed out because your girl knows all your moves. And if you change up one little thing, she's on your heels and want to know what the fuck is going on. And I see other people told me that, right before the engagement that they fell out right before. You know
Right
what I'm saying?
before.
Like right before. I'm saying the engagement, just like us, like you cursed me out all the
We
way to
didn't
the door,
fall
basically.
out. We were fine. We drove there together. We kissed each other. What are you talking about?
It wasn't a fucking fallout because I ain't say nothing. I know what I have in
We're
my
gonna talk
pocket.
about it in a second.
You
Shut
didn't.
up. I'm not gonna let you do this. I will not let you do this. I reeling it back in. Focus here.
Reel it
Focus.
back, baby. Reel it back, bro.
Focus. We're gonna
That's what you're
go
here
to
for.
from my therapist couch, and I haven't told you about this. We haven't been to therapy, but I did talk to her today, and we're scheduling
Oh,
a session to go. Yes,
how she
one.
tell you? Told her?
Yes, I sent her the picture and told her I talked to her for a little bit.
Okay.
One, I want us to. We have to schedule a session before the year's over, and
Mm-hmm.
two, I don't only want to do the art therapist, like mental health therapist, that regular, but I want us to start premarital counseling with a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start looking
Is
into that
that is
so we
that
can talk
something you
about
do
it.
before you get married?
Premarital counseling.
I don't fucking know. I'm just
Pre
finding out
means
about we both
before.
fiancés. The fuck? I gotta change. That shit gotta change. Somebody gotta talk to me about this. What do they say in Spanish? Let me be something else.
In
Give me some
Spanish,
type of with it. I'm a
y'all, these
fiance.
Spanish motherfuckers start dating and automatically like that's my husband, and they've been dating for a week.
All right, well, somebody better figure something out because me and this fiance word is kind of wild.
Oh, stop
I
it!
might as well
It's fine.
start with
It
it.
fits you
Sound like
so
it sound like
good.
it sound like Hector. It
No,
sound
it
like I
doesn't, baby.
wear.
You
It
look.
sound like I wear shirts with my nipples out. That's what the fuck it sound like. I'm a fucking fiance, yo. Like that's
Baby,
kind of
you
wild.
look good. I think you look like a great fiance.
And I
You're such a
appreciate you saying that.
handsome, like tough fiance.
I get it, but that fiance word is kind of wild for your boy. That's just I wear thong sandals and have my nipples out of my shirts,
I
and I
shut
wear
up.
Mac
It's not that
cologne.
bad. It's not that
All
bad.
right.
Going back, I told the therapist about it. She said, she was so excited. She's so happy for us.
Fiancés wear Mac cologne. I bought.
Shut up. You got Tourette's. Um, so what I do want to say from the therapist couch basically is that she was like, she's proud of us and what
I
we're
see that
going and
ring,
what we're
baby.
doing. And we just, although we're here, what I do want to say in this segment is that I'm not going to let this high stop us from like working on our relationship and our communication and our future, on a
Of course
weekly,
not.
monthly
Put it
basis.
all in the pot together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Put it on the pot together. Let's stir this motherfucker up.
yes, premarital and regular counseling is definitely going to be happening.
I'm down with that, boo.
Yeah. Because I hadn't
Anything
told
to
you about it.
grow
So I was
us.
like, I got to tell him. I'll tell him on the show.
Yeah, like I'm tired of this fucking counseling shit. Ain't doing enough. I'm just telling people our fucking business.
No.
That's just what we do here too. Like we keep it 1,000. Like we
tell
really keep it
everything. Jesus
1,000 with
Christ.
y'all. We do. You
tell
really
everything.
do. And it ain't me. It's you.
Well, there's
I'm here
something
defending
about
myself. Shit.
shut it. There's something about podcasting where I think when you're a listener and not necessarily as a listener, you get it too, but as a podcaster, I feel it's like therapeutic for me. It lets me speak on things that it's like brewing in my mind. It's like once I say it out loud and we talk about it together, you talk about it with a guest, it's like you process it and it helps you heal a lot of things too. So it's like free therapy kind of. I like that.
Yeah, you release it. You release it. Get it out of you.
I know. This week's topic, what we're going to talk about is this rock right here on my finger. That I want to do everything with my left hand. I've never wanted to be more of a lefty ever in my life. I want to write with my left hand. I want to drive with my left hand all the way up. I just want to do everything with my left hand. This is my first time ever being engaged, ever. I know I've talked about, I have been married before, but I was like hella young, like 12 years old. And I just went to a courthouse. So that was different. This is like intentional, like super intentional. You put a ring on my finger. So congrats to us.
Let me see it, man. Put it a little closer.
You want it closer?
Put it a little closer, baby.
I don't know how to. Which way should I go?
Yeah, baby. Show them that shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I keep bringing it up that it got an episode on The Game. It's a football show, and they talk about Melanie. She was at the table, and she was okay with her ring until all her friends came around to look at it like girls supposed to do. All your girls, let me see, because everybody want to have a sweet 16. Everybody want to have a ring one day and feel like somebody want them. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a big thing in the girl community, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a sweet 16, and you was able to do that, and nobody looked at it needing a magnifying glass.
Yeah, and
nobody.
Let's talk about how we got there, because for sure, let's start from the beginning. When did you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
The reason why I was getting cursed out the whole time, because I decided an hour before the baby shower to do
it. It was an hour. I would say it was probably 3 hours.
Probably 3 hours before, but within an hour, I was still inside the fucking jewelry store.
Oh, no, for sure. He was late to everything he had to do. He left that morning with a camera crew and all kinds of stuff going on with a bunch of money. And I'm like, something's off here. I don't understand either. He's about to go do a ring, money's calling me video shoot, or he was about to go buy a motorcycle.
Play me out.
Or he was going to come back home with like a 4-wheeler or a motorcycle or some dumb shit that it was going to get him cussed out to. So whatever it was going to get him fucked up. Like,
so from there, once you see me take the money out the safe, she already from there was on my ass, man.
But I do want to say something really crazy about the day. There was something really dark about this day for me. And it was, we started getting bad news from the second we opened our eyes.
We did.
We got 2 phone calls of deaths within an hour apart, probably. Yes. And then we got another call of a COVID of someone who was really sick, like, pray for me, basically, I don't want to die. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then we also get the news that my cousin wasn't able to come, wasn't going to be able to come because of a death. And my cousin's like the person that I really wanted there, one of the closest ones to me. So the day was already bad for me. I was already crying. And then he's trying to leave the house with a wad of money, about to do a video shoot. Whoa.
I'm like, yo, who the fuck you think? So she think I was about to go and put a wad of money to my fucking face. What the fuck do I look like?
I don't know. Listen, Angelo was here. You're like, I'm going to have a camera crew. And I'm like, what kind of Hollywood shit is this? Like, what are we doing? But whatever. Because he was like, you want somebody to follow you around all day? I'm like,
it wasn't no motherfucker. It wasn't no fucking Hollywood shit.
Didn't know what you were doing. All I knew was like, okay, he's getting somebody.
Is she supposed to know?
No, exactly. So that's the point. So it was driving me a little crazy, not knowing what the hell was going on. So anyway, we wake up to all the bad news. He leaves here, about to go get a pair of Timbs and a sweatsuit. And Hours later, he shows up with a pair of Timbs, no sweatsuit, no donuts, no freezer. He was supposed to get me a certain things. He didn't get me any of it. But then let's go to when you got. I know we'll have video later on. But how did you choose the ring? How did you feel going? Like, talk to me. How you haven't really told me like that experience.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like I got up and we start hearing the bad news and stuff like that, and you know, I went to go get me some Timbs, and I was bullshit. I was flirting around with it, talking about it, and just warming up to the idea. And every time I even flirted around with it, I felt something in my heart, like I felt like a little dump in my heart, and I was like, damn, what I'm saying, it's like. And I always, me being married, it's a big stepping stone because, wax all the hoes and wax, I mean, that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody's seen this. You look on Charlamagne page, like one of the highest nigga got, because it's like that's how much shock this made everybody. This is so unbelievable.
Who did
this
you call?
Guy actually, I called Dex, Wendy, and Charlamagne. And my brother.
That's all the people that knew before you saw me again here at the house.
Mandy. Yep.
When did you talk to my brother?
People that
after you had it?
Oh, and your brother. Yep.
Jesus.
And your brother.
So how did you choose the ring? Like
I was showing me choosing the ring. My heart did everything. It's like when you really let God guide your heart. It's like I went to the Timbs shop and I was flirting around bullshitting, and I was like, listen, let's go in here. I'm just gonna put some money down on the ring. I just flirting around the idea, and my guys that I was with, they're supposed to be showing you this to get the ring, go through the baby shower and everything like that, and then like really line it up with your friends while I'm there. I supposed to like line it up. Listen, I want to get a ring. I mean, I got a ring on layaway, whatever the case may be. Let's figure out a date we could do it. Let's try to get people together. That's what the baby shower was supposed to be. If you going to do this, you doing it now today. Like, it's everybody that I was with was like, man, fuck what you talking about. This is what you're supposed to do. We know what time it is with you. We know you love her. We know how much you cherish. We've seen your whole life change, and we don't want you to be the other wax no more. Like, this is the wax that we want you to be. This is the wax we need you to be to everybody to grow. I took the money because my heart told me to take the money. You know what I'm saying? I was guided through my heart that whole day. So this is all God's plan. I really had nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like this tough guy, this guy wax, you know what I'm saying? It just, I had nothing like that in me. I was literally listening to my heart. So my prayers has been lately, Lord, be my ear so I can hear the right things, you know what I'm saying? In noisy places, Lord, be my heart, you know what I'm saying? Guide me through my heart, you know what I'm saying? Be my eyes so I can see no evil and things that I need to be focused on, you know what I'm saying? Speak the words that I need to speak in. Like, literally, I was just guided throughout the Timbs store. Not even a couple stores down. I already had the Timbs. So I was a couple stores down. It was the jewelry spot, just right in the corner. Just like, hey, wax, what's up? Come say hi to me. Just flirt around with it,
Just come look. So tell me, how did you choose this ring? There's a million rings in there.
Yes, I went in there and head nodded. A couple of people like, yo. He head nodded back and like, yo, what do I do? I want to buy a ring. I don't know this.
That was
your
process. Question. What do I do?
Yeah. What do I do? I need to buy me a ring for my shorty, man. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see the whole footage. I got 2 cameras on me. The fucking the security from the mall came, or whatever the case may be, trying to talk to my cameraman, trying to see who is this guy and why are you taping him? Like, what's going on? And be like, turn it off. You're not supposed to have that type of camera. Anything bigger than the cell phone, you can't have. I'm like, listen, Pop, you all right. We just trying to figure something out real quick.
Also, they let people record with a cell phone. That's stupid.
Yeah, we can record with a cell phone. So I think they probably looked through their cameras, wasn't sure if big 3 black guys and they were dreads is okay to have something that almost looked like a gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they didn't run down on us.
It is you and Roger. It was a whole lot of y'all. Y'all was deep.
Come on. You see what I'm saying? So they looking at me and camera and me like, who the fuck is this motherfucker about to do? He just a regular motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? Like, what y'all got going on here? And I get it. That's my whole life. That's why I don't spark too fast, because I understand. I get it. I know exactly what I actually went there for. I went there to conquer this. You know what I'm saying?
Ring. So tell me, there's a million rings. What made you choose this one?
I went to there. The guy came around the counter, and I was like, "Show me some, show me the process. How much rings usually cost? Tell me what they usually." You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "This is this price," and I was like, "It's kind of small." You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't even know how much rings cost.
I don't know what the fuck going on. I never thought about doing this in my life. This is nothing I even thought. He could have told me $40,000, $50,000, $70,000. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. My heart guided me to the right guide, and just we really made this happen. So he kept showing me little things, and he was like, "Oh, these is lab diamonds, and they test positive, but a lot of people get this one's a little cheaper and stuff like that." And I was like, the last thing I want is somebody to have a fucking tester at this baby shower and text my baby fucking thing and my shit fucked up.
They'd be like, meh, 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 meh,
oh,
fraud,
you can't
fraud.
marry me. You can't marry me. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing.
Be like, get back above that knee, bro. We ain't doing this.
Can't do this. You got to come correct. So I really just looked at it. He brought it up, and then he showed me other things to make it look like a band. And then I had to buy 2 other pieces. You know me. Listen, you make it too complicated for me. Now I got to think about that one too. Get the fuck out of here. I want to smoke weed and get the fuck out of here anyway. She's calling me 100 miles per hour, talking to me about fucking donuts in the freezer. Baby, you got a fucking crew. You asked me to fucking help in the beginning. The day of, you gave me 2 chores. I ain't have nothing. I had no clothes. You know, I do everything last minute. So why would you add everything onto my last minute late motherfucking shit?
I figured donuts was like the easiest thing for you to go through the drive-thru and get me some donuts.
Donuts or a ring. That's how it was. Almost that. She was like, you was one more phone call away. Say, listen, bro, fuck this. I came to put money down on the motherfucker anyway. He was about to be like, I ain't got time for this motherfucker.
Put a donut on your finger, bitch.
Yo, to where my boys was saying, to where my boys like, yo, bro, you know what you doing, man? You got to do this for the rest of your life, right? And I said, man, bro, I talked to the jeweler and everything, so you see all that shit on the tape. I got 2 cameras with me, and, it's just my heart guided me straight to that ring, yo. And then I was like, you know what? That's her. That fucking show came in my mind again.
You did not say that's her.
Talk to me.
You said, I'm 100% sure in your mind, you said, that is what I want her to wear. That is wax on her finger. You didn't say that's her. You said that is wax
because again,
on her finger.
Yes, but again, that showed me how petty motherfucking girls are. You ain't gonna be at the fucking dinner table somewhere and somebody say, let me see that ring. And they be like, I can't see it. Or you see that motherfucker from the other side of the fucking room.
You can see
it. What I'm saying? Ain't no mistakes.
It's loud.
No. Listen, if somebody try to holler at you,
they're stupid.
Listen, if somebody try to holler at you, I could knock them the fuck out, because if you see a nice little what's the popular dogs everybody have?
A poodle.
The poodle. I said, say you see a poodle with no. So yeah, say you see a Yorkie with no fucking collar on his neck and
I'm taking it.
Nobody's around. You can take it, see, right?
And I'm not bringing it back.
But what if you don't need to? You know why? Because they have nothing on it. But what if you got a collar on it? How much a piece of shit would you be if you took that dog? So if I get to fuck you up if you take my dog, right? If you talk to my girl with that fucking ring on, I get to fuck you up.
See, it was all about you.
My shit.
Did it ever cross your mind while you were there buying the ring? What if I said no? Do you have to return it? Like, did you ask about all that?
Yeah, of course. I said all that. No, I wasn't thinking about you was gonna say no at all. I was thinking about more of take this motherfucker back and she know my phone. So I definitely got the warranty and all that shit. Like, this motherfucker is gonna get all my motherfucking nerves to have me. You gonna probably throw it at me. She gonna throw this. She gonna take this shit off her fucking finger.
Do you think
and throw
I'm
this shit
that
at me.
silly? I would throw something else at you before I throw the ring. I'll throw you out and keep the ring. What's wrong with you?
It's mine, motherfucker. You gave me the shit, nigga.
This is mine. Like, what? This is mine forever. No, so you was confident that I was gonna say yes.
Yeah, I was confident you was gonna say yes.
Oh. I
I kind of, I
can.
kind of, I kind of, I kind of, I kind of baited a lot. You know what I'm saying? And now you kind of think about certain things that I was
You
saying now
always say
throughout.
yes. It does make sense
Okay,
now. On the way there, you
thank
ask question.
you.
On the way there, clearly he didn't know what finger he was gonna put it on. So
I
he's
did. So she
asking
helped me
me.
out.
He's like, "What
She
finger?"
helped me
No,
out.
I always wear an elephant ring on this finger, so it doesn't feel weird to have this ring on, because I have a ring that my father had. I had picked up with my dad, and I always have it on that finger. So I have gained some weight, obvi.
Mhm.
So the ring is tight as fuck. And he's in the car messing with the ring, like, so which finger is it, the one that you put the marriage one on? I was like, oh, this one right here. And then I'm so stupid. I'm like, yeah, that's why I always have this ring on here. Blah, blah. I'm
Amazing.
such a fucking airhead. So then he starts messing with
Amazing.
it, and he's
Amazing.
grabbing it and moving it around. He's like, it's a little tight. And I'm like, yeah, it's getting real tight. I'm not going to be able to wear it much longer.
So now in my mind, I'm thinking like, I got the measurements for this fucking ring. And this, how the fuck is this gonna work? Because I put the ring. It really it literally fits right past my nail.
Pinky. You're
Like
right past
if
your
if
pinky
it
nail.
do right past my pinky nail. So that's how I measured her ring. And when I did that in the store, it did the exact same thing. I said, okay, I got it. And then we get in the car and the fucking shit swollen. I'm like, man,
This
what
is
the
not going to
fuck?
fit.
So I'm like, the Cinderella story, like she had to fit the right shoe, you know what I'm saying, to figure out who it was. And this is like literally went straight on and fit perfect. And it kept sliding on. It kept sliding on. And I was like, that fat figure, it made it beautiful. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
there's
I love it though. I was
I
like,
know. You did perfect, because it just fit like right in, literally like the glass heel. But it was
unbelievable.
funny
Exactly, the
because
glass hill.
the glass heel. I talked about on shit I'm 30 a while back, or maybe before I went to New York, or after when I had gotten back from New York. You and I were dating, but no one knew about it. There's a video and a clip that I talk about on the show, like how long after dating should you get engaged, right? And I said 18 months. I said after 18 months, if I'm not engaged, what the fuck am I doing here for? I feel like, excuse me, I feel like after this, at this age, at 18 months, you kind of know if you want to be with someone for the rest of your life. Not marriage in 18 months,
Yes.
but definitely at least the promise of it, or the commitment to it. And I remember you calling me when I posted that
Exactly.
video. You called me or you text me right away, and you're like, yo, Charlotte just showed me this video on your Instagram. He's like, damn, is Carla engaged? And you were like, huh? Because he didn't know yet. Like, nobody knew. So you're probably like, what the fuck? This bitch is
Yeah.
engaged on me? She just left. But no, I
Like, what
definitely
the
said that
fuck?
because I didn't want to be strung along in another relationship again for 5, 6, 7 years. It's like, if it's not leading anywhere, then what's the point of me being here, you know?
True.
Unless I wanted it that way. But we have talked about marriage a lot. Somebody asked me on Instagram, like, did
Mm-hmm.
I tell you right away that I wanted to get married? And no, when you and I started talking, and I guess for the first maybe month or two, I always knew you wanted to get married, but I was very adamant that I never wanted to get married again.
Ah, shut up. You was ready to get married soon as hell.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? There you go, the lie. Listen, what are you talking? That right there means I know about
No,
it.
you made me feel different about
No,
marriage.
fish
No,
almost.
you made me feel different
Yes,
about
yes. Go
marriage.
ahead, baby.
Before our love, I didn't want marriage and I
Mm.
didn't want kids, and that was just gonna be it. I didn't want it again.
Yeah, I respect.
I
So
could
now you
have. I
pregnant and fiance, the
I'm
same fucking word as
fiancéed
me.
up. Shut up.
I'm a fucking
So
fiance too. Like, what the fuck is Beyonce?
okay,
Beyonce.
no,
Give
listen,
me a B, Beyonce. I can't even speak fucking Beyonce because it's Beyonce. I
baby,
can't be
stop it.
Beyonce.
You're not your fiance. But the best part of the
Beyonce.
whole proposal, y'all, does the whole shebang, ready to go, opens the box, and forgets to ask me to
I
marry
forgot
him.
to ask. I was just smiling. It's like, hey, all right, you see this ring. You better say something because I got 30 days. You know how we both like money.
Yo,
And I'm like, I promise you, when I was on my knees, I said, is she and her and Brian like how much he pay for that?
when I tell you, we've already talked about it. We've already talked about it. So I'll, if you don't mind, I'll say what I think about it in a second. But you tell me if you don't mind. But going back to the proposal, I I'm sitting there, and at first it shocked me because I wasn't expecting it at all. He was supposed to come back with like a gift. They were like, "We need you to carry something," and then it's like he comes out with an entourage, and there's just people start screaming, and there's phones and flash, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I just remember I turned around. And my dad just like flashed in front of me. I'm like, no, we're not crying. We're not crying. I don't have waterproof
Wow, I didn't
mascara.
know that.
I
You
don't
never
have
told me
shit.
that.
See, I'm gonna cry now and not then. But all I know was like, I can't cry. I can't cry because I'm not. I don't want to do this. So
I'm happy your brothers and sister was there.
me too. I was really happy they were there. I just turned around. Well, my sister wasn't there because my sister was in the bathroom taking a piss, thinking that I was getting a big stroller.
Yeah.
She was like, everyone's screaming. I thought you were getting a stroller. She's like, she said that she's squatting over the toilet. She's like, wow, it must be a really big stroller. I'm gonna blame that one on my brother because my brother should have told her.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You could have held sis down because you ain't like he didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You see what we was talking about. You know that
Baby,
he knew for sure.
His girl told me that he damn near missed it himself. He wasn't paying attention. Told you that boy just being in his own fucking world. She was like, hey, it's happening. And he's like, oh, so he wasn't paying no attention to my sister or saying anything. But I was glad. So I remember I just turned around. I composed myself, and when I turned back over to you, you're just sitting there like smiling, and I'm looking at this ring in this box, and I'm like, is this really fucking happening right now? And you're saying nothing. You're saying absolutely.
I would listen. I was like, you know, I depend on my baby for a lot of things. You always finish the rest of my fucking sentences anyway. So I'm like, ring, and you supposed to just say yes. No. And you supposed to get up and have fun. But I was supposed to do that. I got down on the right knee, and you know, I opened the box up. I said,
and then everyone started screaming, "You have to ask something!" And then I just because you didn't
say
something.
To me. Wax
you
it
said
up
to
like,
me, "You're like, what do you say?" And I'm like, "You haven't asked me anything. I'm not just gonna say yeah. You gotta ask me. What are you talking about? I don't want to sit there and say yes.
You're right. Because
what if it was like, you know, some people be giving like engagement rings, but they'd be like, it's a promise ring. What if I'm gonna sit here and be like, yes, I'll marry you, and you're like, no, that's not what I meant. I meant like a promise for the baby. That's your push gift or something. And I was gonna be like, okay,
you bring it up right now. That's 5 minutes to talk about the donuts.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go today.
Your third time. Listen, please. I want you to every time you talk about the donuts, I want them locked in. Lock them in.
Whatever.
I think about them donuts. Yeah, I want them glazed donuts.
I want to glaze. Anyways, fuck you. I'm gonna get the donuts at some point, but I'll take the ring instead of the donuts for sure. I'll take the ring instead of the donuts. But anyways, I'm really happy, and I can't wait to like document this journey with you because it's different. It's the first for both of us.
Yes.
It's really a first for both of us.
That's why I asked. I had the camera, guys. I'm like, listen, you want one, and I take one. Just you getting ready for the baby shower. It was really supposed to be her not knowing and her being so clueless, and boom. But she was like, oh, we be superstars. Yeah, you fucking super. Oh, you want to put money to your ear, huh? I'm like, what the fuck do you think I am, man?
It's not that. It's just you were like, you were like, I'm going to have a cameraman with you and one with me. And I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be doing shit but laying on this bed. Like, what are they gonna capture? Me laying on the bed? Like,
no, I know that you said you wanted to go certain places and get the makeup and meet up with Mandy and stuff like that. So I said, listen, why you go do that? Because me and you was both supposed to have went somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And with the Macy's,
I would have saw you picking up the ring. We were supposed to go to the same mall. I would have caught you at the place.
No, I would have went to the different one. I would have went to the other one.
I mean, I guess you could have done that.
I would have went to the other one.
What if I would have like not told you and went to the other mall and walked through?
It don't matter. Praise the Lord. That's why God guided this to happen the way it happened.
It did. I really was only going.
I don't want to be like that.
I was only going to the mall to get your clothes. So when you said I'll go get them myself, I was like, bet this is perfect. Like, go get your own shit. Let me just get ready.
Boom. But everything, you ain't know all this was like, and then I wasn't even wanting you to see me getting out of the safe. Like, you went in the bathroom, you opened the door real back real fast, and I'm like, get back in the bathroom, like, mind your business. I know you're gonna say something like, why are you grabbing that man? I'm like, mind your fucking business.
I know. I was really mean. I'm sorry, baby. But
he was really, I'm talking about me, all the way till when I got back, she said, all right, you went to the mall, you just got Timbs? Why you going that long? And I'm like, all right, baby. And she's like, well, so what you gonna wear? I said, well, wear these right here. And she was like, What you going? I said I'm gonna wear a black tee. Then a couple of minutes later, I go to the other bathroom. I'm trying to get away from her. She's out of control.
No,
I should have had the $100. You're
tell
right.
the truth.
But my boy, Louis in the living room, and he hear her yelling at me about a black tee.
Baby,
see what I'm saying?
Tell what happened. You were gone for 3 hours. You were supposed to come back with an outfit and Timbs. You were supposed to come back with Timbs. You came back with Timbs, and I'm like, so what are you gonna wear? You're like, oh, they didn't have shit. There was nothing at Macy's.
Yeah, okay. European clothes.
Fine.
Like
so then I was like, all right, so what are you gonna wear? You're like, I'm just gonna wear these pants and a black tee. I said, okay, well, do you have a black tee? You said no. It's 15 minutes before we leave.
Hey, I had a ring in my fucking pocket. I knew I had a ring in my pocket, motherfucker. I didn't
know you had a ring in your pocket.
You ain't need to know. So you leave me alone by the fucking black tea. It's a donut.
All I know is that I'm extremely happy, and you did mention one thing.
In my pocket.
When you opened up that ring, all I thought about, this man just spent I come from a jewelry background. I come from the moment that I was born. So when you opened that and I looked at that ring, I said, oh my, so he's asking me to marry him, which means that his money finna be my money, and we can't do that. Like, it's just like, I can't, if I gotta watch your money, because your money means that's gonna pay my bills and buy me stuff. Like, no. So in my head, I've had to process how much I'm like, I love it. I think it's like, it's everything I told him I didn't want. And then at the same time, I'm like, he went to a fucking jewelry store. I've always told, just do not go to a jewelry store. So we're gonna have to figure this out. We're definitely gonna have to figure this out, because it's stressing me out.
No way we're gonna be able to get all these type of people together again during COVID time. My family coming in, your family, your friends. To do this again is gonna be like when. And then it was like chaotic. The whole thing was chaotic for this whole thing to get together. And it was like a ring would kind of make this whole thing lay out. You know what I'm saying?
It did. It made it better.
Don't want to have fucking dry cake. Who want dry cake?
No, you made it moist icing. And icy, and you put extra cherries on top.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of cherries on top.
That's what my baby like.
Well, I love you, baby. You want to go over to
sprinkles and
a little bit of sprinkles. You put a lot of it. Let's go into our questions from our listeners, because I've gotten a ton of questions when it comes to this, but we'll answer more of those if you guys have questions on, like, how we got here. And I figure we can answer some of those in another episode. If you want to ask us a question or send us a letter, you can go to whatever she says podcast@gmail.com. So today he goes, what's up, Wax and Carla? I need advice. So he said, apparently he wrote into you Bully and the Beast with L'Oreal on a voicemail. He did a voicemail for y'all, but he didn't have enough details. So he said, I'm the guy that started to be the father to my girlfriend's daughter when she was 4 months old, and now she's 10 months old. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. So he's dating someone, and she had a 4-month-old, started dating her. The baby girl's now 10. He goes, so her baby father still has not shown up, and she just fully moved in with me yesterday.
Okay.
Now, like, I'm super attached to the baby girl, and everything is cool now, but I still fear her leaving me one day and take the baby away from me, because I'm not the baby's real father. And Carla, I have really bad anxiety to the 10th power. So that's why this keeps weighing on me and on my mind so heavily. I'll be 30 next month, and I never thought I'd want kids, but being a father is the best thing in the world. It's to the point all my joy is from being the father I wish I had growing up. And if that was to be taken away from me, I don't know how I would react. I was literally tortured as a kid, so I don't have friends for real. It's hard to trust anybody, so when I do, I'm ready to die for anyone I love. And that has ran women away from me in the past. Even though I'm well-mannered, I'm living with this fear, but at the same time, I've never had a relationship this strong, so I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Carla, since you deal with anxiety, you can probably help me out. I hate feeling like this.
I don't want you to steal somebody else's kid. I shouldn't say it like that.
It's not stealing. The baby's not even around. The baby daddy's not around, he says.
And he's not even around, but if he do want to come, it's like, now you feel like this person is taking something away from you. You see what I mean? And that's what you're afraid of. If she move in with you, she's saying at any time we get pregnant.
That's not true. That's not what that means.
Yeah, right. Come on. If you're moving with somebody soon, you should be getting pregnant soon, because
that's not true.
Somebody gonna be slipping in, and they're gonna be like, it feel good. Oh, nothing to me.
That's called birth control.
None of you. That ain't
Birth
no fucking
control.
birth control. The motherfucking girls lie all the time about that dumb shit.
Baby, it's birth control. Listen. He already has anxiety. You already have your own issues with a father. That little girl does need a dad at the end of the day. You're stepping up doing something that most men won't do, and it's very scary. So my first question to you would be, does she know how you feel? Does she know what your fears are? Does she know that you want to be there? How committed is she? Have you had the conversation? Hey, I have this fear. What will happen if her father comes along and wants her to be like, what will you kick me to the curb? Will you go back to him? These are conversations you have to have with her. I mean, then I will also say, listen, if you want to be a father and you realize you want to be a father, then be a father. Ask her, is she ready? I mean, the baby's just 10 months. That's really soon to have another kid, especially with a different baby daddy. Like that's like back to back is really, but are you financially able to take care of somebody else's kid and your own? He deals with anxiety already. So he's already an anxious person. So I would say to you, one, you have to speak to her. Two, are you getting therapy and how do you deal? Do you have coping mechanisms for your anxiety? When you start freaking out, when these thoughts come in, is she really there for you? And then you're in your mind thinking, oh my God, we're going to break up. Like there's so many things that for me, the first thing is conversation. I would actually love for him to come on with his girl and talk to us here on whatever she says.
Man, I like 50. Yeah, 50.
Yeah, on 50 court.
I'm literally in my mind. I'm thinking the same thing, baby.
Are you? We think alike, baby. That's why we're fiancé.
I think it's that ring that's hitting me. It's that
you
baby,
keep saying
I got that fiancé word. We got to figure something else out. Hypnotizing me with the ring, but that fiancé word is like.
I like the fiancé word. I've been waiting.
What is it in Spanish?
I've been waiting all my life for this.
For you to say that's my fiance, I'm down to say that's my fiance, but why we both got fiance?
I've been waiting all my life to say I got a fiance.
Listen how it sounds. Fiance, Franzway. Like,
You shut up.
On.
Listen, I want him.
You know what I'm saying?
I want him to put a ring. Shut up. Something is wrong with you. I want him to call this girl his fiance at some point and put a baby in her. So I want Mark, I'm going to email you back. And when you hear this, let me know. I want you to come on here with her 50-50 and maybe open up, communication with her. Yes, I think it would be amazing. Open up that communication in a way of like, hey, these are my fears. And how are you moving forward with it? How can we resolve you feeling a little bit less anxious about this specific situation, the baby girl and what y'all got going on? And knowing that she's not just going to leave you. And maybe perhaps seeing if she's scared of you being so like all in. Maybe you're too intense. Maybe not.
Exactly. Hey, look at that. Maybe if you loosen up a little bit, maybe you'll get more information. You know exactly what's going on.
Sometimes it's hard to do when you're anxious.
Come at you. Yeah, but now she's probably afraid to even come at him and tell him the truth because how he might react off of that. She might put him in a rage or a panic attack or something like that. So you got to be easy how you deal with people that got anxiety and you do through their head the fucking cold water. I got to splash with cold water.
Anyways, all right, so we're gonna go into 50-50 court. I do want to let you guys know this week we're gonna do a throwback to 50-50. So just like I wanted Mark to come on in a couple of weeks, this 50-50 you guys are about to hear. The courtroom was still closed. It was under construction. And we're like, you know what? While the courtroom is under construction, the judges are here. All right. The judges can still do this shit. So what you guys are about to hear is the episode where porn and the weirdest shit you've probably jerked off with. That's what we're going to talk about. So let's go ahead and head into
and how much you should bring your partner into that situation, because people like to be secret with that.
You're right. Let's just go into it. Let's go into 50-50 so they can hear it.
Okay, let's see what they think about it.
All right. You are now entering 50-50 court. Real cases with real couples that are willing to lay it all on the line to get as close as they can to a 50-50 relationship. They're willing to allow us, their judges, myself, Honorable Judge Carla,
and myself, Honorable Judge Wax, to make a final ruling in their cases and sentence them to a life apart or till death do them part. Welcome to 50-50 Court. Peace.
So we have a couple here. You guys are married, actually. Congratulations on your marriage.
How many years has been?
Almost 7 years.
Wow.
7 years?
Congratulations.
Congrats.
It's been that long? It ain't been 7 years.
You already
16
knocked some of my
years.
credit off.
16 years?
God
Yeah.
bless. God
Okay.
bless.
So you guys are going through something or have a dispute that we're going to go ahead and settle. So who is going to tell us what this dispute is? Who's going to start off?
My dispute is porn.
What? That's what you chose?
Okay. So what is the problem you're having so then he can state his case?
It's just like I keep catching him with it and he lies about it.
Your Majesty.
So what is the problem? Have you
ahead.
told him to not watch porn? Is there a rule about the porn?
I asked him over and over again, please stop watching it.
Why? Because you feel like
And he always denies it, but I always catch him with it.
all right, but do you think it's him cheating? That's why you don't want to watch
Yeah,
it.
that's cheating. If you're watching other women, you want to have sex with them.
Ooh.
It's not true. I know you been wanting to say that, Dasha. That's my wife. Damn, for real, you gonna go there?
Yep.
Look, the last time you caught me, that was because I was at my brother's house. What was the last time you caught me?
A few months ago.
Okay.
What happened? I don't know nothing.
Okay, well, I went to the restroom and I found a SIM card. And I put the SIM card in my phone and I found a bunch of porn on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He was hiding it in the bathroom.
Yeah. We talked about that. That was when I went to Charleston to my little brother's house, and he was.
To what?
Listen, he was downloading. I was trying to get on his playlist and shit out his his phone, and he just sent me extra shit.
Why?
That's why I had it out, because I was trying to delete all that bullshit out.
I can believe that. I can believe
Okay,
that.
I have a question. So she has told you over and over again not to watch porn. She doesn't like it. It's cheating. Like, no watching porn. So are you watching porn?
Over and over. Hold on. What? No, ain't no over. I want that case. What else you got?
Okay, no, question.
You coming at me on some jackaholic shit?
No. Are you watching porn or not?
It's okay, bro.
I'm not watching porn now. I was look. If I'm at somebody's house and some titties on TV, that's why I can't help what comes across my phone.
I hear what you're saying.
Sometimes
Wait,
I pick
Like
so
Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that. I see what you're saying.
Wait, hold on. So when you're at other people's houses, your phone has titties in it, but not at your house?
No, he's not.
I mean, it
saying
depends
that.
on if you can't get how you got to get the Wi-Fi code.
So when you get their Wi-Fi code, titties pop up to your
A
phone?
lot of things. It do. On Twitter, it do.
Hold on,
No.
what you asking me, yo?
When's
What
the
you
last
asking
time
me?
you searched porn?
I mean, I was looking up extra large T-shirts one day, and I clicked one extra X, and I gotta tell you, it was a whole plethora. It was a whole myriad of.
So what was that?
Like 3 days after the day before yesterday. But nigga, hold up, what just got to do with anything, dog? That's all. Darshell,
She don't
Do
want
you
to
watch
watch you.
porn?
that's just the truth.
Do you watch porn?
Come on, bro.
No, man. What else you got, yo?
Okay.
I ain't do
No. See, the thing is,
So
you're in court right
we're
now.
gonna resolve this issue. We might be able to help you out here, sir. Listen. So why do you think it's cheating that for him to watch porn?
Because it's naked women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to censor this a little bit.
That bitch live in California. Never mind.
Okay, so listen. So here, I'll tell you right now. I know that Wax watches porn, right? So men,
Okay.
what?
Okay.
So sometimes, right? He'll watch
No,
porn
he don't.
sometimes. So I'm okay with it. The only time I had a problem was one time that I walked into the room and he locked his phone really fast. And in the phone, it showed that something was playing still on the phone, and it said, "Girls licking girls."
wait.
Bro,
I got an
Stop it.
explanation.
No,
I got an explanation.
Wait, Judge. I'm trying to help
Yes,
her out.
he was
here.
in a threesome.
Wait, okay.
So he was like, that wasn't me. It was just on there. It wasn't me. So I believe the lying part is what really upsets you. Have you tried to watch porn with him? Is it the watching of the porn that you feel like it's cheating, or is it the lying that bothers you?
It's the lying, really, more than anything.
I respect
If you're gonna
that.
watch porn, at least tell the truth about it, or you can invite me and we can watch it together.
Okay,
Am I
good job.
Okay,
What's the
John, what's
problem?
going on? She's okay with joining you.
That's how she gets you. She almost had y'all motherfuckers win. You ain't never say no time. You
No,
tried to
she
give me
doesn't
a
have to
mix.
say a time. If she says she caught you, she caught you.
You
You can't call her a
Man,
liar.
one fucking time.
It's whatever she
I can
says.
anytime.
And if she's
You
lying,
can't.
Go ahead.
Never
Mute
did. Never
him.
told me.
mute him.
'Cause I never
Listen,
did.
Darshell, tell me where was that where you catch him at?
This was a few years ago, and I had my own place. And I came home early, I guess, than what he expected. And I walk in the house, and I smell mustard. And I'm like, mustard? So I go in there in a room, and it's dark, and there's mustard everywhere. He is going to town while he's watching porn.
With mustard?
But I don't know, I see mustard, a mustard bottle, and lotion.
What the fuck is the mustard doing around the fuck?
Wait. And then what did you do?
I'm confused.
You just
Because there's mustard everywhere.
like everywhere on his body?
In the room, it's mustard.
All right. So I think I've gotten to the. I think I got to the bottom of this. John, I think what your wife is upset about, and he's not allowed to talk right now. I think I can't have him defend the mustard. We coming, John. We coming. I think what your wife is upset about is that you're watching porn without her.
Yes.
She likes mustard too, and you ain't giving no mustard. You could have put the mustard on the hot dog and had a great picnic, but you kept her out of it.
Yes.
So it's the lying behind it. At least set a date. Say, join me, or hey, I watched porn. I really like this kind of category. Maybe he's watching a freaky ass category. You don't know how freaky she is because you haven't tried. It's the lying behind it. So I think we should rule on this on what's gonna happen next time he gets caught.
But can I defend myself?
Yourself?
Because you muted John and you muted me. You gonna tell my girls licking girls? You know what I'm saying? Let me defend myself. I'm explaining.
You lied.
Listen,
It was on Twitter.
can I explain one thing though? Can I explain one thing, please? Listen, I don't even know. Only reason I'm telling you this because I'm an adult, man. So listen, that was some old shit though. But I had a cold that day, and I ain't gonna lie, I was about to wipe my wang, right? And I did, but I had lotion and I had ate a hamburger before I did that. I had the mustard on one side and I had the lotion on the other side. So I had a cold, I really couldn't smell that shit. So I cut the lights off. I started, I'm getting it going or whatever.
Yeah,
By mistake, yo. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna choose.
So with the mustard, I'm like, okay. I go in the kitchen. I'm like, well, maybe, I'm trying to figure out when the mustard came into play. I go in the kitchen. I'm looking for hot dogs. I'm looking for something. I go in the oven and I find a porn collection. Not just like one DVD. It's a whole collection of different titles, all kind of stuff.
Do you guys have a regular sex life? Like, are you guys actively having sex?
Yeah, like more. I think it should be more than, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to. You would even have to. Anything they do on TV, you do it.
No.
No.
Just do whatever she do. If I like that scene, you be her. I'm gonna be that because.
Okay,
you know
then invite her to watch the porn. She doesn't even know what you're watching because you're lying about it.
But she don't want to be my side bitch.
Huh?
What?
I know we married, but you know what I'm saying. I want to cheat on you with you. That's all I'm saying.
So you want to role play?
You want to dress up in like different costumes and stuff?
Yeah. I'd rather tip you to them bitches because you might take me out to eat with the same money. You know what I'm saying? We keep that shit in the family.
Okay,
Like
so how many times a week do you guys have sex
That's how
right
you get
now?
equity, baby.
Right now, we're not very active.
You're not once a month?
Yeah, well, about once a week.
Once a week? Okay.
Yeah.
That's more than
That's way more than I get, bro.
I'm pregnant. So he wants more sex, so watches porn and waxes things. So I think now we just got to the bottom of the fact that he maybe wants to do some role play or incorporate maybe some toys. Are you open to that?
I am.
Okay, so she's open to the role play. Hey. Now, John.
Why?
I still ain't got time for that.
All right, so vibrate. We'll start off with vibrators
Toys.
if he's okay with it. Toys. You can use toys.
Okay,
Role play. Make sure you let her know if you're doing this. Now, if you get caught lying again, we need a something he got to do if he gets caught lying again.
You have to call in and say John got caught lying again, and you get caught lying again, bro. You have to take her out to dinner. She can't pay for it.
Nothing, and she chooses the restaurant.
Yes, you have to cook her food and wash dishes. So you got to take her out, and you cannot, Darshell, don't touch that bill. He have to pay for it.
Okay.
He got to do dishes. He got to cook for you.
He got to cook you a meal and wash the dishes.
And wash the dishes.
Okay.
All in 1 week.
And he got to wash your clothes.
What do I?
What do? Stop
Stop lying or you win.
How long?
You mean for how long, man?
You can't lie.
This guy's out of control.
Who is this guy?
See? So hyper.
Okay, so we
How long I can't lie for? That ain't fair.
Yeah, you ain't helping.
All right,
man.
so we reached the verdict. We reached the verdict. John has to definitely invite you in to whatever point and not lie, and you guys can have more sex as long as you're willing to do more role play.
Yeah.
But no jerking me by yourself.
Or she could sit there and do something so you can start getting jerk time. So you be like, baby, can I get an hour of jerk time? She said, cut the grass, I give you an hour of jerk time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
if you wash my car, I give you 2 hours of jerk time.
Wait a minute, for washing the car 2 hours? Who jerks their dick for 2 hours?
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Okay, 15 minutes of jerk time if you rub her feet. So you rub her feet and give her a massage. You got 30 minutes of jerk time.
Oh, just a jerk. Who takes that long jerking off? And if you get caught lying, it's dinner and cooking and washing dishes and washing her clothes. All right? That is our verdict. No more lying.
If you could do what them girls do, I don't want to do none of that shit. I
can do anything they can do.
Boom! And the case is closed, baby.
Closed.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that 50-50. We literally need cleansing of our souls, of our minds, of what we heard, our
This is
ears.
needed now.
We need a pass the word with wax now. So this week we have.
Wow.
I know. Listen, we need it. I feel dirty. I feel mustardy, and actually, I'm wearing a mustard colored dress, so I feel like mustard at the moment.
Perfect. And I'm right behind like a mustard.
There's picture behind you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in LA representing.
You are in LA. You look very LA-ish right now. So this week we have Proverbs 18:22. And I called Wax today. I said, listen, so
I love my Proverbs.
What is your verse for today? He's like, I got you. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You'll find something to get me. And he gives me Proverbs 18:22. And he loves his Proverbs. And I was like, I wonder what that is, because I don't know the Proverbs. So I look it up, and it says, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. I was like, oh, he found me in the Bible. Talk to us, baby. Break that down. Proverbs 18:22.
Yes, God give us all a journey to go on, and I thank God for this journey, and for him to help me find this woman. I'm saying, and you got to give props to the other girls that he put in front of me, because they made me to be the man I am for you to be today, and for me to sit there actually get to somebody that actually said yes. That's all had to be lined up for God, because it's something that he honored. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm not forcing the next stage, but I feel like I was just missing something. It was something that I'm missing. Like, I'm getting blessings from this way, getting blessings from this way. And I'm like, oh, because I ain't cheating. And I'm just staying home. And I'm still saying, I'm like, how can I go to the next stage in life? And reading that passage just came over to me. And somebody else said, I've seen it somewhere else. I always listen to like these inspirational things on Instagram, and one of the guys said, man, finding the wife, finding the good thing, and God will bless him abundantly, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what, should I be able to, is there such thing as forcing the next stage? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I need one more thing. Yeah, it's like, yo, we down 2 and it's 3 seconds left. I have to hit this 3-pointer. You see what I'm saying? And it was like, if I win this 3-pointer, we really go to the next stage or win the championship. And I think that's literally what we just now did, baby. I think we won the championship, and now we're about to get all the benefits that God is about to bring to us. You see what I'm saying?
Isn't the championship the wedding?
Abundantly.
I think we made it to the finals.
All right, well, we gonna get the championship game soon. Now we just passed it. Now we at the finals. You're right.
Yeah, we're at the finals. We haven't won the championship
God
yet.
honored when I got down there. I didn't put my vows to God. You're right, but I got down on one knee and I did it the right way.
You did.
To where I definitely prayed and asked God, because this whole thing I got guided my heart. So I asked God to guide me through my heart. Guide me, Lord,
because I need you to be my heart today. Lord, be my ears today so I can hear no evil. I need you to be my eyes. I don't want to see no evil. I need you to be there for me. If you want me to be guided in your way, and you get that through reading the word, it's because when it's in you, it can really come out of you. And now you can react off of it. That's what we got to do. We got to put more and more into that word. Eat more of that word. So when you go to the bathroom, what you do? When you do out that corn and that chicken and stuff like that come out of your bowels.
I just ate corn.
Why? Because that, I know, but you're going to see it later because that what got ingested in you. So when you put that word in you, when you ingest that word in you, the things that gonna come out your mouth and the things you're supposed to be able to see and the blessings you're supposed to be able to appear, that energy that come around you, that people gonna be like, oh, I want to work with this person and stuff, the anointing that get on you because you is of your father, man, we gonna win. And that's what I think we just now did. I think we did something good in God's eyes.
There was something
I
like
think we're gonna benefit. That's what the word say.
I spoke to you a few times. And you put this ease over me. I was feeling really, I don't know, it's weird. Didn't think about this ever before, Hawaiiana, but whenever I go, I'm 33. So I go to the doctor's office and they're like, oh, your husband. And I'm like, no, not my husband. Or I'll be in the hospital and they're like, where's your husband? I'm like, I don't have a husband. And this is not to say those women that are having children by themselves or aren't married, but it made me feel like shit sometimes because I feel like they're expecting something and society.
Baby, this is just past the word, baby.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I shouldn't be telling that story right now. Did you just tell me to shut up? I was just going to say, oh, did I curse?
Yeah.
Was I cursing?
Yeah.
I said a curse word? Lord, I'm sorry. He need to help me with it. I gotta pray about this because I don't even notice when I say bad words.
You gotta pray about it. That's why, you know what I mean?
I don't know. You think God really no, do you think he knows my heart? No, maybe he's just doesn't.
But yes, beautiful. There's a time and place for everything. Just
this is really hard.
You're working on everything. I know you're working on that. That's why I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's why God will put me in your life because I accept that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's a little crazy. Or should I be saying that? But I think it's, like do we really need to be at a pulpit session with the kids? We need grandmas with the hats. We need grandmas with the hats tilted to the side and falling asleep in the fucking pulpit for you to be able to get not to curse.
I cuss at the pastor, not at the pastor, but I be with pastors and I be cussing like we
understand that.
So
we get it, but there's a time and place for everything. Beautiful
but
face.
Why do I have to change?
It ain't about changing, it's just knowing I'm always going to be a tree, but sometimes the trees fall to the ground and sometimes the fucking oops. Look at me.
Right. Okay. Back to the word. We need Jesus. Proverbs 18:22.
You might need to cut some of this.
He who finds a wife, what is good and receive. Wait, he who finds a wife, what is good and receives favor from the Lord. So you're gonna be getting favor from the Lord for getting on that one knee. And the day that we decide to definitely make it official and when we get married and in front of God, we say our vows.
Good in God's eyes. Yes. God needs to honor our relationship. And we're gonna reap the benefits and get the perks from it. You know what I'm saying? All type of incentives like this. Now we just have our own type of club. It's like this is something that God said he's going to honor. And one thing I know also in the Bible says is like before that word be void, the whole world going to crumble before. You see what I'm saying? So this is not something that I'm worrying about. Everything that I basically run my life through the word, and he ain't failed me yet. That's why I say the name of Jesus. I know what he took me through. So if he took me through that, he's gonna take me through this too. You know what I'm saying? He can take you through whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? So get into your GPS system, get into the word, and you'll be able to put yourself in a position to where you'll be able to get blessed. But only way to get blessed is to put the word in you so you can reap the benefits of it. Because when it's come out of you, you'll be in the right place in the right time and not curse, baby.
I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'll get better. I promise.
Out of the word, man. I really hope y'all got something out of the word that hit home because I got engaged to this beautiful woman right here this weekend. And I feel like I got favor coming my way, our way, because we're going to be one soon.
It is. And, it's coming our way because like I thought the story that I was saying why I didn't even know I was cussing is the fact that I was looking at it from seeing other people asking the question, but no, I want to make it right in God's eyes. And I think that he has already blessed us. He's been blessing us and he keeps blessing us and me specifically. And it's like, do the right thing. You know, if this is where you want to be,
Right thing.
then be there. If it's not where you want to be, then let it go. Anywho, thank you guys for joining us to another episode. I hope that you received something from that word outside of my cussing. I promise I'm working on it. I'm gonna pray about it tonight. But make sure that you share this episode with your friends. If you have any questions you want us to answer next week, we will answer them. We'll be back together, right, babe? Can you come home already, please?
Coming, baby.
You've been gone for not a day, and I'm already suffering.
Baby, I hated to sleep by myself last night. I'm not gonna lie to you, it really hurts. Like
sleeping alone as a fiance is disgusting.
This is not on who's on drugs. I didn't even give you one night of. Yes, I did. I gave you one night.
One night, and we had my nephew next to us. He didn't even get any.
Yes,
his first night.
I ain't get nothing. I ain't get too many kisses. No, we both fell asleep because I had a early flight the next morning.
There was no, we haven't had fiance sex.
It was a drain day by getting ran. Like,
oh, shut up. It was just a busy day.
It was drained.
You're not going to say it was because of me.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is our first time recording remotely, and I'm sure it won't be the last because, you know, shit happens when someone travels a lot. But we'll try to make it. I like recording with you right here. I want to touch you. I'm like, oh, I can't touch you. I just want to grab your arm and say something.
Get that kiss before we leave and everything like that, man. It's definitely not the same. I miss
it's not. I miss you, but I'll see you like in less than 48 hours, please. Hopefully. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you rate and review the podcast, share with your friends and your family and everybody you got around. Make sure to email us at Whatever She Says Podcast if you have any questions, Whatever She Says Podcast at gmail.com. If you want to be part of 50-50 Court with your spouse, with a sibling, with whoever it is that you want to like bring something together, email us or DM us 50-50 Court, and make sure to share this on social media so we can repost it. I know you're listening, and we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.